All right, hey guys, thanks for joining us for WLET First Alert Weather Plus. I'm meteorologist Elise Ushman. Got meteorologist Ashley Civic here with me. No Dave today. He is taking a long weekend. So you get us. Yeah, lucky you.
All girls.
Yeah, girls day.
Girl power.
So here's the view from our First Alert Sky Cam. This is in downtown Jackson. You probably could have guessed that. You're looking at the state capitol there. And it's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Temperatures this morning were a little chilly, although when I walked out the door this morning, it didn't feel too bad. I had like a light jacket on, but it wasn't the worst, you know.
I'm liking it. I had like double jackets on
Mhm.
first thing this morning for my first walk with the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And then by my second walk, which I got to do because I got to come in later, which was great. You know, I was down to like almost short sleeves.
Yeah. So it's 65 right now. And today we'll see temperatures pretty much in the middle to upper 60s. But that's close to average for this time of year. Tomorrow's going to be actually even warmer. We're looking at highs in the upper 70s. Beautiful weather setting up for the St. Patrick's Day parade in Jackson. So you won't need to worry about any kind of rain delays for that. And we'll see mostly sunny skies throughout the course of your Saturday. Although Sunday, that's when we'll see our next system move in, specifically Sunday evening into Sunday night, which is why we have a First Alert Weather Day in place for Sunday.
Yeah, so we'll see a few strong storms. Here's something that might brighten your Friday, brighten your weekend outlook. The slight risk, which is the level 2, has been shifted further to the north. So yesterday, most of the state was under that level 2 out of 5 risk. As we get closer to these events and we can kind of fine tune the details, it looks more likely that those few strong storms we see might make themselves stay north of Interstate 20 and more into the southern delta. We do still have a level 1 out of 5 across another third of the area. And then as you go further to the south and east, you might not see much of anything. Wind and hail are still the main concerns with this system. It's just looking less and less likely that we see widespread damaging wind or large hail. It's just going to be very spotty coverage, very isolated storms that become strong. Tornadoes still not really a concern with this next event. So continuing to bring you the first alert that this does not look anything like what we saw last weekend. And Ashley and I were just talking about it. Can't believe it was last weekend. It feels like it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it felt like forever ago. But here's what the timing's looking like for Sunday. So there may be a few isolated showers ahead of these storms. But I would say anywhere between 5 and 6 o'clock, that's when we'll start to see our first batch of storms, mainly along the Mississippi River. I would say maybe more so west of I-55 start to develop. And then we'll see that coverage increase areas a little further off to the north, where that slight risk is by around 9 o'clock or so. And then we'll continue to see this system drift a little further off to the south and east. And that will pretty much be the case as we head into the overnight hours. And as it does so, it's actually going to lose steam in terms of that severe potential. There's honestly a really short window that we'll see any kind of the severe some of these storms become severe, and then things really quiet down by the middle part of the morning on Monday. So I just wanted to show you here what our storm energy is looking like. Again, it looks a little bit high further off to the south and west, but again, this is by around 6 o'clock, and it may not necessarily line up with how the storms move in for us, but it quickly drops off after sunset. So that is some good news when it comes to that severe potential.
So just a little bit of a rainy Sunday evening and night. It's not going to impact most of you, I would say, because generally people are back at home by dinner time on Sunday. You're getting prepared for the work week. If you do happen to have plans this Sunday evening, just keep in mind you might run into some rain. At times it could be heavy rain, so that might slow you down getting home. And if you are an overnight worker or you have to go in overnight, or go somewhere overnight Sunday night, then you're going to run into at least a few pockets of heavy rain, some rumbles of thunder. But generally, this is not going to be a very widespread severe event, and it's not even going to be that widespread of stormy weather. At times, some of you are not even going to have anything going on.
Yeah. So after the storms on Sunday night into some early Monday morning for some, it's going to be relatively good in terms of the rest of the week. The rain chance is going to be on the lower end. It might be a little bit cooler on Monday. We say cooler. It's pretty much going to be average. Temperatures dropping into the low 70s. And then it's straight back to the upper 70s, mid 70s for much of next week. So looking at a relatively quiet end to March. So which is kind of crazy to say.
I don't like the temperatures.
I mean,
it's fine. It's fine.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
You know,
but it's going to be near 80 degrees most days. So, you know, all you warm weather lovers, I'm happy for you. I really am. See, I'm happy for you.
It's like a happy medium to me.
Yeah.
This is where everyone back home is. The shorts are coming out. We're all sitting outside, doing as much as we can outside.
Yeah.
You know,
I am feeling that. I'm feeling the urge to do outdoor things this weekend. I'm gonna like repot my plants and do like some gardening because it's just the pollen is just doing something to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit outside and read a book. That sounds like well. I'm gonna take my allergy medicine first.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that first,
plan.
and then I'll sit outside. But that's all we have for you today. Again, relatively quiet way to wrap up the work and school week. Look at that, mostly clear skies across our First Alert Skycam network, and that will carry into tomorrow. So that is some good news. So,
all right, well, thanks, guys. Ashley is about to be on Studio 3 coming up in about 20 minutes, and then she'll be on WLBT News at 4 and 4:30 on Fox 40. At 5:30, and I'm going to be in for Dave today, so on WLBT at 5, 6, and 10. Hope you have a great rest of your Friday and a great weekend. Don't get too fretful about the stormy weather coming up on Sunday. Again, the threat is even less now than it was earlier, and it's not looking like widespread severe weather. Some of these storms are going to be a little bit windy, and maybe one or two of them could have some hail. So don't let it ruin your weekend, and have a good rest of your day. Thanks, guys.